And a good morning to you on this beautiful Friday. Mr. Hernandez here with a lesson on what we're going to do for rounding to the nearest hundred. So, here we go. What you will need, and you will have this on your iPad, is this rounding to the nearest hundred sheet. And you can download this onto your files. It's this chart for rounding. This is going to be on our announcement, so you can download that too, okay? So let me explain this first. What we have here is the following. So remember when we made the number lines yesterday? The number lines were like this. This is basically the same thing. Okay, so you round it down to these hundreds. These are hundreds right here, okay? These are hundreds right here. Alright, these are different values of hundreds. Okay? I'm going to just cover that in like that. There we go. And these are hundreds on this side as well. And what you could do is you could highlight on yours. Okay? I'm just going to color it really quickly. It doesn't have to be perfect. Alright? So, for example, if you have any one of these numbers, so that means 101 all the way to 109. Right? So 101, 102, that little hyphen means 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110. So instead of putting all the numbers in between 100 and 200, they did this, so they can shorten it. So, for example, okay, I'm going to look at my first example, okay, 465. Well, it would be 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 465 would be in between 460 and 469. Okay, so that's the example. So you would see this line that divides it. I'm going to make that line red. Okay? Make that line red. Okay, so right there. So 465, this first example, 465, if it's on the right side of this red line, you round up to these hundreds. If it's on the left side, you round down to these hundreds, the smaller. Okay, so remember, in the tens place, these are going to have a 4, and I'm going to zoom on that. Alright? These are going to have a 4, a 3, a 2, and a 1 in the tens place. So this is a hundreds place number. That's the ones, tens, hundreds. Ones, tens, hundreds. These are all hundreds numbers. If it has a 5, a 6, a 7, an 8, or a 9, it moves up to the highest value, to the highest hundred. Okay, so these are hundreds on the side. Remember, these are hundreds on the side, okay? So let me show you the example. Okay, so 465. Okay, so I take 465. Okay, ones, tens, hundreds. I'm rounding to the nearest hundred. Highlight that again. Nearest hundred. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, 110, 100. I look at the tens place. Well, it's a 6. Okay, if a number has a 5 in the tens place, a 6 in the tens place, a 7 in the tens place, an 8 in the tens place, or a 9, it goes to the highest hundred. This is the lowest hundred. So 465 is around right here. It would go to the highest hundred, so that's 500. Okay? The next one. Okay, let's look at 902. Alright? 9, ones, tens, hundreds. We're always remembering that. Ones, tens, hundreds. I go to the next value. Ones, tens, hundreds. I go to the next value in the tens. It's a 0. Okay, let's look over here. 9, 0 in the tens. Well, guess what? It stays as 900. It stays as 900. Okay, now another little review. Let's say I get a number. I'm going to write this down. Okay, I'm going to write a little example over here on the side. Let's say we go back to the tens numbers. 27, 110. You look at the number next to it. Look at the number to the right. Find the number. Look right next door. 5 or higher. Add one more or less. Let it rest. So I look at this and I go 27. Well, all you got to do is look over here. Okay. Well, actually, this is a different one. 27 would be in between, make a little number line in between 20 and 30. Okay? In the middle you would have 25. So 27 has a 7 next to it. Would it go to 30 or would it go to 20? Well, 27 is about right here, so it would go to the highest 10. Highest 10, so this is 30. Okay? Very cool. That's pretty much it. Alright, everybody, watch the video, like and subscribe, see all of it, and I will see you later. Bye.